And that's where the debt is, this monster in the room that has to be put under control. Now, our plan, what I'm committed to and doing to try to get this debt under control, is I think it's a spending-driven problem. So we spend a lot of time on the spending side of the ledger. By that I mean going back to a much more limited government, a government based on constitutional principles at the federal level, so downsizing the government. But at the same time, on the revenue side, I think if we can grow the economy, and we get an unemployment rate from 8 to 9% down to 3 to 4%, that growth can generate a heck of a lot of revenue. And a lot of people want to talk about raising taxes. I don't support raising taxes. I think that's the wrong policy to go down. Put it in perspective to the problem. $70 billion, you got a $1.3 trillion gap. I don't know how you, in honesty, deal with the American public and have a straight face and say, we're going to take care of our national debt crisis by raising taxes because we want to be fair and raise taxes on the top 2%. It's just not being straight. Because what you're talking about, the real property tax levies, is the question that comes up. And it primarily is a state issue, because the state and the local governments, the city and the counties, that's where your real property tax levy goes to, just the local school, county. But I think what we have in New York is a classic example of policies that are based on government-centered activity, public sector type of employment base, and I don't subscribe to